Hey. You guys, the Lieutenant Governor of Wisconsin.
Hey, oh, wow. Quite a nice reception. See, I never get a nice reception like that when I walk into my own house. I feel really good right now. Thank you.
This is Ed Bodie. He's the Executive Director of ESR.
Oh, it's so nice to meet you. Thank you. Good morning.
Susan Langfeld.
Susan, how are you? Nice to meet you.
I'm my board chair.
How are you?
Thank you.
Karen Langfeld. Karen, how are you?
Good.
Emily Stewart. Emily, how are you? Good. Good morning, Tina. Tina, how you doing? Good.
Steven Boots.
Steven, how are you?
Dan Allen.
Dan, nice to meet you.
Chad Johnson.
Chad, how you do? I'm coming over.
Oh, guys, I didn't promise handshakes.
I'm sorry, say your name? Lisa Larson. Lisa, nice to meet you.
I'm Amanda.
Amanda, good to meet you.
Helen.
Helen, how did you do? Oh, wow, that's a great firm handshake. Nice to meet you. Nick, how do you do?
Michelle, can I
Hey,
be?
hi, Michelle. I'm Rebecca. Nice to meet you. Good morning. How are you? I'm Rebecca.
That's
Good morning.
Janet.
Janet, how do you do? Good morning.
I'm Tara.
Tara, how are you? Good. Well, thank you guys so much for having me here. I really appreciate it.
We're glad you came.
Thank you.
Yes, we're really glad.
So, can y'all tell me a little bit about what you do here?
Don't all speak at once.
Marty, you are prepared to give like a speech, so I'm going to sit and I'm going to listen to you.
My name is Karen Langfeld. I've worked for Syncor Industries for 14 years before we switched to ESRs, and I've been here for 1 year. So I've been in this building for 15. If I didn't have ESR vocational services, I would have a hard time looking for a new job, and could be a chance that I would have to relocate to somewhere else. As a consumer of ESR, I get a variety of different jobs to do, activities and outings if there's no work, such as bingo or Mary Park. ESR is a program that is a large part in the lives of those who participate, makes them feel a part of the community. If ESR was eliminated, it'll take it away. Is there a way to change the government's mind to keep ESR vocational services and all transportation to continue, including the events like crowning achievements and Special Olympics?
Well, I don't know about crowning achievements. You're going to have to tell me a little bit more about that. But you probably are aware here that we've been working with the federal government to help them understand how important places like ESR are to people in Wisconsin, right? Because, you know, the one thing we need our federal government to understand is that, you know, it's your work, right? So you should choose what you get to do for a living, right? And so I think that the federal government finally is starting to understand that, you know, you all should be able to choose where you want to work the same way anyone else chooses where they want to work. And so that's really, really good news that we got a couple months ago from our Department of Health Services. And we've also increased some transportation aid. So I don't imagine that that's going to be an issue in this budget.
Good morning.
But maybe
How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, I got Dear LT Governor, I'm Chad. I worked at Indian Head for 3 years before I came to ESR in January 2015. Some of the jobs I did at Indian Head was I was a glue specialist. I worked on Linux jobs. Did a lot of stand-up jobs.
Okay.
And ESR can help me with skills to work at Walmart or Goodwill or Guitar Center, anywhere in the community.
Sure, fantastic.
Yeah. What I get from ESR is work experience and skills, and meeting new people, and I like meeting new people.
Which is wonderful.
Yes. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I
Really
think,
appreciate it.
I think Janet had something that she'd like Adam to read to you.
Oh, great.
All right. My name is Janet. I worked at ESR 5 years, 5 days a week. I like working at ESR in Richmond. Thank you.
Janet, so 5 years you've been here, right?
5 days a week.
Or 5 days a week, I'm sorry, 5 days a week you've been working here. So how many years have you been working here?
Mm, 20 years?
20 years. Wow, you must be a really good employee. That's fantastic. You must have a very good reputation here at ESR. So can you all tell me some of the jobs that you do here at ESR?
I can tell you that one.
Okay.
Sorry. We basically do KSUN, we do stuff like that, and I think we go out in the community as well, like
Okay.
carnal health and stuff like that, like
Okay.
you said. Also we do can't think of it now.
What is KSUN? I'm sorry.
It's basically like nuts and bolts,
Oh,
stuff
okay.
like that, you know,
K-Tech.
K-Tech, stuff like
K-Tech.
that.
So are those your clients? Those are the folks that you are putting stuff together for?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha.
Basically like that.
And then they use them, what you guys assemble in their manufacturing process?
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. And so others of you have done community work too?
Yes.
Okay.
I
And
am.
you're about to tell me about both of those things, aren't you?
Yes.
Sorry, go ahead.
Don't let me interrupt. Sorry. Thank you, Lieutenant Governor, for coming to ESR. Hello, my name is Helen Wright. I have been working for ESR for about 3 years. I had like a couple questions, actually.
Sure.
If ESR was to close down, will someone be there to assist in finding new jobs?
And if there ever were a natural disaster or some sort of, federal government regulation, of course, we have stipulations for any employee that struggles with finding work, obviously, through our Department of Workforce Development. You guys are probably most familiar with our Division of Vocational Rehabilitation. We have professionals on staff that they do nothing but help people find jobs all day long.
Okay.
But I can't imagine that there's ever gonna be that day, only because it seems to me that ESR seems really successful. It seems like you guys are finding great success here, both with learning job skills and then also finding good opportunities in the community or working here at ESR.
Hi, my name is Michelle Farrick. I've been at St. Croix Industries since 1993 and have jobs in the community, and now I have been at ESR and working in Amory. Thank you for coming and get good paychecks. I work at this job. I enjoy my job because I get my job done and it's a good experience and I like work.
That is fantastic. I wish everybody loved their job in the way you seem to be passionate about your job. So tell me what you buy with your paycheck.
Food and shopping.
What do you like to buy when you go shopping?
Miscellaneous stuff, just fun things. Oh.
Clothes?
And food. I go out.
Well, that's fun.
And I like Amory because it's another job and it's fun and it's out in the community and it's,
What do you do there?
First of all, why don't you tell her name and company?
oh, GTSI, is that right?
Yep.
It's GTSI and I come from here and I go up there and, they have time cards and stuff differently from here.
Sure.
And do they do tractor? I don't know, like
I don't know,
plastic.
just tell her what you do.
I'm thinking of like plastic tractor things
Yeah.
and, fun.
Assemblies?
Yeah, assemblies.
Oh, okay.
Just lug, like little holes like this, they would just lug little holes and stuff.
I gotcha.
Assembly and like other little things and, and fun things
So they're a manufacturer.
and it's a fun area, it's fun. I like it.
That's awesome.
And then you get done at 2 o'clock and we do stretches. And about 3 times to do stretches
Okay.
there. Say stretch.
Make sure your muscles don't get tired.
Yeah.
That's
fun.
smart. Very
I
smart.
love it.
So do you stand when you do your
I
assembly
do.
job or sit?
Sometimes you'll sit and just slugging, or you'll stand. I'll stand all day until 12 o'clock, 12:30 lunch area. Then I sit and then I go back to where I stand.
So it's really smart for you to stretch and make sure your muscles
I like to
aren't getting
stand
tired.
once in a while when I do a job that I need to focus on, and so.
Well, that's fantastic, Michelle.
Darren, do you want to tell her about your experiences?
Just a little while. The last thing important I did was work at WITC
Okay.
here in Richmond, and I did it was called an internship,
Okay.
and that was very fun. I really, really enjoyed that.
Okay.
Many different jobs, and most of them I could do. But then there was a few that I couldn't, and I'd get really frustrated with myself because I try and try.
Are you a
And
perfectionist?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I try to be actually.
Well, can you give me some of the examples of jobs that you would do at your internship?
I did like
Open mail.
Okay,
yes,
so it's like
yes.
office work.
yeah,
Okay.
kind of. I did like sorted mail
Okay.
and put it in
Like some
mailboxes.
filings and stuff? Okay.
Mhm.
So you enjoyed that?
Yes, I did.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
So do they use some of your skills, your clerical skills here at
Mhm.
ESR? Yeah?
Mhm.
What do you do?
Well, first of all, I worked on the work floor.
Okay.
We do many different jobs there. And I also work up front at the front desk,
Okay.
so the receptionist can get a lunch break.
Very smart.
So I answer phones and
So you roll out the red carpet for everyone. Make everyone feel welcome.
try to, I guess.
I gotcha.